What's going on, all you haters? It's your boy Acquire Haters, and here today I have a pretty interesting topic that I want to talk about in this commentary. I want to talk about why we shouldn't be comparing FPS games to one another. For example, why we shouldn't be comparing Call of Duty and Battlefield, or why we shouldn't be comparing Halo and COD, and why we shouldn't be comparing Titanfall with COD or Battlefield or any of that stuff. I'm going to go into why we shouldn't be doing that. Now, every game is different. Yes, it might be FPS. Yes, you might be shooting people, but it's different. They all have different aspects to their game, and it's why they are who they are. Halo, for example. Halo really is a team-based game. Now, I'm not going off of competitive, okay? So if some of y'all are like, COD takes skill, you have to be MLG to go do events and shit. Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about for the casual gamer, okay? And Halo is a really strong team game, okay? You don't have kill streaks like in Call of Duty. Now, granted, with Halo 4, they give you ordnance, which gives you power weapons. But for the most part, you don't get kill streaks, you know, or score streaks, or whatever you want to call them. And so it's more of a team-based thing, especially when you go into like Team Slayer and stuff on it. You can get destroyed if you don't have a good team. You can't carry your team like you can in Call of Duty. Now, for example, in Call of Duty, you can carry your team to victory. I mean, there are plenty of times where it's either like team deathmatch or something, and I go into the game and I just absolutely start destroying the other team, and the team makes a comeback solely based on me getting kill streaks and having shit in the air to kill them, and we come back and we win, you know. Call of Duty, a single player can change the aspect of the game. In Call of Duty, you die faster. In Halo, you have shields. You have to be tactical before you can die. You know, you have to be a little bit smaller. You can bounce grenades off of walls and stuff. You have to be a bit more technical and tactical with all of your movements and everything. You have to know when to push, when to back down. Now, granted, you have to learn that in Call of Duty too, but it's also a different game. One person can't change the public match of a game in Halo, in my opinion. Now, granted, there are probably some people who are good enough to do it, but it's extremely rare. I don't consider myself an extremely great gamer, you know. If anything, I'm maybe a little bit above average. I used to do a little bit of MLG on Black Ops 2, but for the most part, I mean, I'm pretty average when it comes to it. So, I can't change the outcome in Halo, but I could in COD just because I could get those kill streaks up. Now, Battlefield should never be compared to Call of Duty. And I'm going to tell you this why. Because Battlefield is a bigger map, it has physics, there are things in it that Call of Duty just doesn't have. Like, for example, the snipers in Battlefield, okay? When somebody is running, you have to aim in front of them to kill them. You can't aim at them when they're running. Let's say they're running to the left and you're looking straight at them, so they're going left, right? You try to shoot at them. If you shoot directly at them, it's going to miss. You have to shoot in front of them, which Call of Duty doesn't have. With Call of Duty snipers, if you shoot at them when they're there, the bullet just magically appears there and it kills them. Just magically, you know? And it just immediately does it. So that's a big different aspect. Also, Battlefield is more of it's like a battlefield. I mean, the name really describes it. Call of Duty is more fast-paced run and gun, and I don't consider Battlefield like that. Battlefield, you have to be extremely tactical. You have to be smart. You have to think about the moves before you do them, you know? You can't just go in there and casually play. You actually have to put some thought into it, in my opinion. Now, I'm not going to go into Titanfall because honestly, I haven't played that game. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on it and playing it and bringing you some gameplay here on my channel. But as for right now, I don't even have the game, so I can't go into that one. I hope you guys have enjoyed this commentary. I hope you see my point of views, and I hope that we quit comparing FPS games to one another. This is your boy Acquire Haters, and I'll catch y'all later.